don't you think it's kind of insane that right there in Mark 13, you have the abomination of desolation, which I've always thought is Titus. I mean, even before I started researching this, so well, it's Titus. Who else would it be? But then the Son of Man, as I did some more research, I came across your work and Creating Christ by James Valiant. Obviously, the Son of Man. Who would that be? Obviously, it's Titus as well. So in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 13, the abomination of desolation and the Son of Man are both Titus, which is completely insane.
It is insane, and that. I mean, just uh, look at the story in Josephus that really begins sort of the uh, Christianity. What the real origin of Christianity is Josephus's dream experience that he has after he's been captured by the Romans. So they capture him. He's sitting there and he has this ecstatic dream, and he realizes that all of the favor, the first covenant, right, that
Mhm.
God had with the Jews is over. It's
Mhm.
gone.
Mhm.
And there's a new covenant. All of God's favor has gone to the Romans. This is the actual moment where as they record it. I mean, it's of course ludicrous, but as they record it, this is the beginning of the New Testament, right there, where the new covenant is something that Josephus is now aware of, and the old covenant, the fact that it's been ended by God, is now given to Josephus in this moment. Well, Billy, this is about as
Mhm.
insane, you know,
Yeah.
a description as you could ever come up with. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like just beyond insanity, but this is what they've given us, you know.
Mhm.
So look, they're it's I mean your characterization of these connections is correct. I agree with them. There it's insane.
Mhm. But the thing is, it's like, didn't they think that someone would notice? Or did they assume people are that stupid? Because here we are 2000 years later, and all these Christian groups are like, fighting each other about trying to, well, it already happened. And so the Son of Man's not coming. The rapture isn't true. The rapture is true. And so it's like, in a way, the Caesars were correct that people are kind of stupid.
Yeah, they definitely have that impression of their subjects as being stupid. Or I think stupid may be not the right term. It's just that they're gullible, manipulable.
Okay,
They can
yes.
manipulate their minds. They saw mind as something that they could create, and they were right. The real tool of the oligarchs, the insight, is that the mind of humans can be created, and so we can give them false histories to show us as being as our power as being something that is God foreseen, and therefore the subjects will accept it. You see, so and this is the exact same thing that is occurring today. That's just more subtle, and the divinity of the oligarchs, has been partitioned out into other things like
Mhm.
the fiat currency, for example. I would say is
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
what of the illusion that we are
Uh-huh.
living under. But it all goes back to this original insight they had that they could shape belief,
Hmm.
and so this is the weakness of our species, and it's the to reveal this is just going to be a very, very painful process, but we have to go through it. Otherwise, we're just always going to be in the darkness. And all of the stories they give us I mean, I've made the statement that we know more about the future than we do about our past.